I am Coach Matt Hinkle from Grand Island Northwest, and I am being joined here with...
Kinley.
This is Kinley. She is a student at York University and also a player, right?
Yeah.
So awesome. So she's going to give it a whirl on all of this. Again, just a quick shout out to our players and that are here. So on this stream here, we're actually going to have, let's see here, over on our left will be Chase County, Zach, Navy, George, Gavin, Jesus and Spencer. And then over on our right, we have David City. Let's see here. Yep, there's David City, James, Zane, Jonathan, Davey, Stanley, Caroline, and Neil. So again, congratulations both squads for making it this far, but ultimately let's get into some Overwatch. So first map that we're seeing is what again?
Lijiang.
So Lijiang, what type of playlist or what game type are we doing here?
This is a control point, so basically one team has to hold the point for a certain amount of time and try to get to 100%, and they have to do this 3 times on 3 different maps.
Awesome. All right, well, I'm going to hand my microphone over to Coach Hines since he is well educated in the game of Overwatch. One of you can run that, and we'll get going.
All right, so getting things kicked off here. So both teams are going to meet up. I'll run the camera here and kind of let you just say whatever you see going on and get this going.
Okay. Well, it seems like each team are kind of running sort of parallel to each other. They have Mei, Soldier, and Ramatra. I do know they have a different in supports. One team is playing Lucio and Kiriko. The other plays Mercy and Moira. I think at the moment it may not matter, but the supports may need to swap depending on like who they're going up against.
Yeah.
Right now it looks like
Team 1's going to be our nice block there. Team 1's going to be Chase County right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have that information right in front of me. David City over on the right. I can just look at Unreal Slice. I know he's David City. So, but yeah, right now it looks like it's just kind of being taken over here from Chase County. They up to almost 40% and a nice one team fight. So now they'll give them a quick reset, but right now it's going to be up to try and, I guess, for the David City's team, they need to try to get their ultimates online really with only 2 or 3 of them going to be up close here.
it seems like they are missing one person. They only have 4 people with them right now.
Yeah, I think maybe Cheeto's changed characters because his ultimate was also reset down to the 15%.
Yep. Kana has seemed to use ult, but I don't think it made a difference.
No, right now it is literally all Chase County just running it down.
Yeah. Really, they just need one team fight, and they could probably push their way in, but they have to coordinate their ults accordingly.
Yeah, and the Ramatra ult's probably going to come in here.
And right now they're just scrambling to get onto point to get into overtime, but because Chase County popped a Ram ult, I don't think that would have been possible.
Yeah, no, that was a bit of a rough one there for David City, just trying to really, I mean, they kind of got beat to point, and then after that it was like, what do? You have to find a way to get yourself on point, and I don't think they really use their ultimates in a way to do so. But
yeah. I did notice that they did use their ults one at a time. 2 players did, and sometimes that will work, and sometimes you need to coordinate together to beat the other team, because especially on that map, if you have point, you have the best positioning in the game.
No, and you're really right with the map bias there. It's very defender biased because there's really only 2 directions to go, and both directions if you're the defending team, it's easy to like go look one way, look the other way. This one is a little bit nicer. Kind of got a hallway both teams have to look down, so
Yeah.
this one might come down a little bit more to picks.
Seems like David City has changed their supports to Anna and Mercy, and they are now using the new hero, Malga.
Oh boy, the Malga gameplay. Oh no.
Oh. They
Yeah.
kind of just went for the squishies and the DPS, and they just left the tank on his own until now.
Yeah, no, Quantum, he just walked right into kind of a nice little thing every Ramatra wants to see. Oh, 2 squishies right here, and then the Ana used nade, but
There was no one there to get damage into the ramp.
punchy
so-
punch. That's all it requires, but no, you're right. They just caught off kind of 2 squishies, and the rest of David City had no way of answering back. We'll see if they can do better on this push.
Yep. Oh, they switched to Orisa from Malga, and they have a Junkrat now instead of a soldier on David City.
Yeah, sometimes those switches can really hurt you, and starting to do so kind of right now. Rez goes through, so they do get that support back.
It looks like they're being pushed back, and they're going back into spawn.
Oh,
their
what
Mercy
what
go.
a wall!
Oh,
What a wall! Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Gee, many.
they have Sojourn now.
I mean, I guess, have you seen an ult yet from the David City team?
I have
They've been
not.
switching too much. They
Yes.
haven't been able to build up the ult charge at all. And meanwhile, on the other side, I mean, you got 3. You're going to have all 5, really, in this next fight
Yeah.
for Chase.
And sometimes it may suck having to like keep being beaten, but once you get that ult, it can really be a game changer. And so sometimes you really do want to save that ult, even if you feel like you're not doing much. It seems like Kiri was able to get out of Blizzard.
Yeah, that fight started actually with a great pick from David City. They picked the Lucio. But like you said, it just takes one ult to kind of turn things around. A nicely placed Blizzard kind of just ended David City's chance there.
Yeah.
And now they're just now they're just walling off the entrance. There's
Yeah.
nothing else to say there.
And since this is best 2 out of 3, that means that Chase City has won this round.
Yeah. Let's see what the play of the game is from this one.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, Quantum was doing a lot, and he was in a position to get... Oh, it was the squishy corner.
Yeah, that's a heck of a spot to be put in as the Ana and the soldiers. So
Yeah.
show off Chase County on our screen here as we wait for the next map type to be showing up for us. I'll look quickly here to see Quantum is, of course, the team captain for the Longhorns. So Zach Herbert, also a senior, playing that tank
Okay.
position. So that kind of makes sense, being their playmaker and being the one then to have that big,
Impact?
big impact.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Also with I think it was Fat McNugget. I mean, I love gamer tags. They're just great. But Fat McNugget, otherwise known as George Colton, I think he was the one that had the big May Blizzard in that fight, so he was able to kind of lock down David City even after their initial pick. But just all around, a really solid play
Yeah.
out of him. But what are we going to see next here?
It seems like they're choosing Esperanza. It is a push map, and whoever pushes the furthest wins.
I do like Esperanza. It's a decent map.
It is probably my favorite push map. I do like it. I feel it's the
I was
most
gonna say,
balanced.
I do like it better than Queen Street's kind of the only other one.
Coliseum.
Coliseum, but Gosh, I hate Coliseum.
Me too.
Coliseum.
Yeah.
That map is, like, I guess in my opinion, just terrible. I don't like the looping around and just the spawns on it. So,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I guess there's only really 2 push maps. There's this and New Queens.
Yeah, and Esperanza, I feel like, is the most balanced out of the 2. And no matter where you're at, I feel like it gives both teams a better chance than with New Queen Street.
No, yeah, it's a good one. I enjoy it, but what do you mostly play?
I am a support main, but recently I have been playing DPS more.
Nice.
I like to play Lifeweaver. I main Lifeweaver usually, but sometimes I will go Baptiste or Mercy depending on who my team needs.
Nice.
And then DPS, we're trying Echo.
Trying
Echo. She has a very high skill ceiling, and so sometimes it's hard to and also with so many hip fires, it can be a nightmare.
Yeah. Well, and in that last game, I think mostly we saw the Lucios come out. We saw Ana, and then I think maybe there was a Kiriko in there as well. Usually, if there's an Ana, there's a Kiriko. It just to counter that. But I guess we'll look for the Lifeweaver. I also main support just when I play casually, and it's usually Ana, Kiri. I do also do the dirty Moira one-trick things.
Yeah.
Not. it's fun, but we'll see. Especially if we see a lot more of the Mauga, I think we'll see more on Akiri just because of the antis and trying to then do the cleanses off that. I wonder if we'll see Roadhog into that as well, but sometimes he's good, but you have to have a good Roadhog player in that. But we'll get hopping back in, or we'll hop into the map here with our point here. And for those who don't know, push is both teams will fight over this robot here at the center of our screen, and then they try to push either the red or the blue barrier, depending. There is kind of a midpoint check mark, I guess, to say, but both teams will fight over it, and whoever comes out will be the one to own the robot for a little bit and allow it to push the barricade. So.
Oh, yeah. What I like about this map is instead of making you run so far, they have checkpoints where you can get a closer spawn.
Yeah.
I also like that while it does go for, I believe, 4 to 5 minutes, that you can push it to the very end, which gives you the win. Oh, it's 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. I was going to say, when you said 4 to 5, I was like, gosh, that feels like forever. And then I saw it pop 10 minutes, and I'm like, great, it is forever.
I think it's because when I look at it while I'm playing, I always see 4 minutes.
Yeah, because that's at the point of the game where you're like, I'm a little tired of this map mode. What are we doing? Oh, only 4 minutes? Jeez, okay.
Yeah. So Chase City seems to have a Ram, Soldier, Lucio, Curie, and May. So it's very close to the composition they took last game. David City seems to have a Sojourn, Orisa, Moira, and Ana, and a Soldier. Soldier, it's Cheeto. Just got killed, so he's going to have to run back. So it's a 4v5. 3v5.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that Ramatra just got in there, Quantum. And there goes Unreal Slice. Yep. Just the chase down. I guess that's pretty typical of the fight. You know, you move up, take the fight as close as you can, and then now it'll be kind of up to Chase County to hold here.
Yep.
They might even get the first checkpoint here pretty fast, actually. David City's not really looking to contest.
They're definitely pushing up, and usually in some games you'll see the tank pushing up, but right now it seems like the Soldier and Lucio are pushing up more than anyone else.
Yeah, no, it's kind of especially a Ramatra who's got
nice
so
wall.
much burst damage. Wow, that's a big wall, but good bubble. The other side, what a push here right now.
The thing with the Zarya Ram matchup is I feel they don't really counter each other, but it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it because the punches from Ram don't do anything to charge Bubble. And Zarya doesn't have any overbearing abilities over Ram, so I feel like they're actually pretty evenly matched up when it comes to a tank-to-tank fight, if they do a tank-to-tank fight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the punches from the Ramattra just charge the barrier, so the more that she's got charge from her barrier being hit, that gives her more damage. So she's able to get up in Ram's face, he'll punch, but then she'll do more damage. So it's the trade-off of, okay, the Ramattra gets the punch. That's big.
And a Mei ult from
Oh, this might even be
Chase.
bigger, though.
The Mercy is keeping their Zarya. Oh, Genji's in the back line. He's kind of focusing on Soldier right now, it seems like.
See what he finds, but that's a 3K already from Quantum.
Quantum was chasing. It's so hard to get out of Ram ult sometimes.
It is absolutely difficult. And there, a very quick Esperanza. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
We'll just take a quick look at the play of the game. I've got a fairly decent idea of, oh, hell yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be the team captain yet again for Chase County. And absolutely in this last fight here, that was the 3K that he got a little bit just by existing.
Yeah.
Or 4K, I'll correct that. But yeah, nicely done there, and that we'll switch on over. That is going to mean that that is Chase County moving on to play for the finals here. So